back. So, sorry, I hit the unmute. So I'm in the report section of the LMS on the purple icon over here on the left. So you can see just what you normally saw was demographics, course transcripts. Here's the learning path transcripts, instructor-led training transcript section, and even discussion feeds. So I went here, created a new learning path report. And these are the columns in the spreadsheet that we were going to be looking at. So if I select username, first name, really any demographic that you want to look at. But then the new stuff is down here on the bottom. So you can see the learning path, enroll date, end date, their status, due date and date complete, whatever you want to put in the report. And then same thing, you can filter it. You can say that the enroll date is after, before, the last 7 days, the last week, 2 months, whatever, however you want to filter those reports. I'll just say the last 7 days, run a report. The system will give me information back. Here's a report, shows you the full name, username, learning path, the enroll date. So all these people were enrolled in learning paths and what the learning paths were. So you can access this information at any time, and you can find the usernames that are in these learning paths. You can copy them from here, go and paste and see how the user is progressing. So you have full access to all the learning path information that's in here, and you can print that out. If you wanted to see it in HTML, Excel, or PDF, so you can see the report in a PDF format and save it on your local computer, you can do that. We talked a little bit about the discussions before. So I noticed when Alice was typing before that the word painters was in the report. Let me get my controls out of the way. So the same kind of thing where it's specific to the discussion area. So you can do the discussion object, the message, the timestamp. I can just select everything. And I only want to filter it, and I only want to see the message contained painters. It was one of the sample messages that Alice had up earlier. I believe said painters. So I can go in and run reports on all the discussions that contained and had anything to do with the word painters. So you can see this is the message. Hi, Tara. This is appearing on my LMS page. Anybody that you have access to those discussion boards, you can run reports against and see where they are. So that'll be a pretty nice feature going forward as well. So go in, look at the reports. I think they are a lot better, a lot simpler. They will take a little time playing with them, but the learning path transcripts are here. The instructor-led training transcripts are here, and the discussion board, as those start to get utilized a little bit more, they will be in there as well. So again, a lot of it contains the same demographic information, but then the bottom section is, in this case, it's instructor-led training. What was a module? What was a session? Who was the instructor? What was the roster status? Success status, session score, and then you can filter it by any of the information that you wanted. So if you know the module name, the date, the session start date, whatever you have access to, you can filter it on that information. So same thing that you can do with all the reports. You can set the order that they go in, and then the properties to make it private or public. Once you save a report, then you can set it up for a subscription. So the reports are very powerful. They have been expanded. So you should be able to find pretty much all the information you need through the regular demographics, course transcripts. Just remember the learning path is specific to learning paths. If you want anything on a specific individual course, I would still use the course transcript feature as well. So that's a quick run through on the reports.